All right. So I'm here to do another reading. So I did, if you're dealing with a karmic Aries, because I am or was. I did a video if you're dealing with a karmic Aquarius, because I am or was. And collective, I just want to say, if you guys don't know me personally, this reading is not for you. As far as me dealing with my own personal karmic, like, I'm not talking about a fellow tarot reader. I'm talking about people I know that's in my personal life. So I just want y'all to know I'm not taking shots at, like, nobody in YouTube land. I'm not taking shots at all. I'm just doing a reading. But my readings is not about nobody in tarot land. So I just, as far as in my personal life. So I just wanted to make that clear. So, Spirit told me to be fair. So, I'm going to do a reading about if you guys are dealing with a karmic Capricorn or Capricorn. Because in life, I'm going to just be fair. I'm going to be honest. Unlike some people, they can't be honest. There were times when I was a karmic to my karmics. But some people just don't know when to stop or let things go. Some people don't know when to stop or just let stuff go. So, it's like dealing with family. They keep stuff going. They keep gossip going. And things of that nature. They want to compare. And they don't know what justice is. They don't know. They don't know when to stop. They don't know anything. All right. So, these people that I know in my personal life, family members, they might consider me a karmic too. So, I'm going to be fair and do a reading. But I'm going to also be sarcastic too. But even my sarcasm could be true. So, this reading is about, for you guys, including myself, if y'all dealing with a karmic Capricorn in your life. Because sometimes people is not satisfied when you're in a high vibration. Then when you get in your devil energy and get on their level, then it's a problem. They want to be the only one that offend you and keep offending you. Sometimes people don't want you to know they're your enemy. They want to continue to be your secret enemy. They don't like exposure. They want to keep and keep and keep. They want it to be a secret. But Spirit, give me a card for the collective that's dealing with a Capricorn, or I'm their karmic. Intention. Intention is simply allowing the will and the mind to align and move in harmony. May they always focus on the highest. Their intention is that all God's wishes for them come true. So this is for the people that view me as a karmic. They really gonna view me as a karmic because I'm exposing something for what it is. So they gonna view me as a karmic. Ain't gonna be no secret no more. So for the people that view me as a karmic, this Aries or this Aquarius, they need to set their intention. Intention is simply allowing the will and the mind to align and move in harmony. May they always focus on the highest. May they focus on God and not on me. May they focus on their own sins and not on mine. Their intention is that, what their intention should be is that all God's wishes for them come true. That's what their intention should be. For some of these people, their intentions was to be my secret enemy. All right, Spirit, what's your message to these people from the guides? They need to make each day count. They should choose love over fear. Because what I want to say is, because some people, they have a guilty conscience. And they're hateful and they're just bitter and they're mean. But I would never try to cause physical harm to anyone. But they would cause physical harm to me. So they need to choose love over fear. Some people, they ain't got no limits. And I'm not their problem, but they want to hurt me as if I'm their core problem. I'm not their problem. They need to follow the golden rule. They need to be honest or be fair. And they need to choose love over fear. Because if a person is family, they should treat me like I'm family. Behind the scenes and in public. And they need to make each day count. And choose love. Like in real life. Not for fake. Not for show. They need to choose love over fear. And I don't know what their fear is. Because I ain't going to touch them. Like they tried to do to me. I ain't going to do no physical harm to nobody. They need to follow the golden rule and make each day count. Spirit, what's these people overall energy now that I'm in my karmic energy and might be a karmic to them? What's these people overall energy? This Aries and Aquarius energy. Destiny. So the Wheel of Fortune. It's like what goes around comes around. Did they not think that I will put 2 and 2 together? Did they not think that I would say something, defend myself, speak my truth? Because they've been speaking theirs for years behind my back. Talking about me, gossiping about me. Trying to cause people harm. The Wheel of Fortune. And I got a question. Spirit told me to say this. Is a person being a tarot reader, is that the same thing as attempted murder or attempted kidnapping? Being a tarot reader? The Wheel of Fortune. Or since people want to talk about sin, attempted murder is sin. Tarot is the least of people problem. So some family members, they want to focus and say, I'm sinning because I'm reading tarot. But do people know what people have done to me that had nothing to do with tarot? Before I touch the tarot card? Is people acknowledging what was done to me? If they want to talk about sin and compare sin. Trying to set your sibling up for murder. Trying to set a sibling up for murder. And they want to talk about me. Because I'm reading tarot. And I never told a soul what was done to me. I never told a soul what was done to me. But they want to talk about me because I'm reading tarot. They want people to be suspicious of me because I read tarot. All right. So, me being their karmic as a Capricorn. Let's see. Let's see why am I mad at this Aries or this Aquarius? Because now I'm a karmic. Why am I mad? They had a baby by you. So this Aries or this Aquarius had a baby by somebody. And I'm mad because they had a baby by somebody. I don't know what that's about. So I'm mad at the Aries or the Aquarius because they don't want to be a text F or cuddle buddy. So I don't know. Maybe the Aries or the Aquarius try to date my lover. Somebody could have a secret baby by somebody that I used to date. Could be. I don't know. I don't care. Because I definitely don't feel no type of way that somebody had a baby by somebody. But I'm mad at them because... Or I'm mad at them because they tried to fix it to make it look like I'm a whore. But in reality, I never wanted to be anybody's text F or cuddle buddy. I know they was doing that too. My own family. Trying to fix it to make it look like I'm a hoe or something. So I am mad at them because I don't want to be a text F or cuddle buddy. And they was telling people I was a hoe or trying to fix it to make me look like a hoe. Or talking junk about me to my lovers or something. But I'm mad because they had a baby by you. This could be regarding me. I'm mad because I could have had a baby by someone. I had a baby by someone. And I know these family members of mine was gossiping about me to my kids' fathers. So I'm mad at them. Or I'm mad at my kids' fathers because I was supposed to be dating them or they were supposed to be my lover. But they chose sides and sided with my karmic family members or my family members that hated me. Or didn't mean me no good. So it's like to a certain extent, it's a waste. It's a break in trust. I found out too over time that some of my kids' fathers was entertaining my karmic family members' gossip about me. And it's like, it's just a waste. So yeah. I never went to none of their lovers or none of their child's fathers and gossip about them to their lovers or their kids' fathers. I never did that. But they did it to me. And probably still do. Alright. So, let me get into the tarot. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Alright, Spirit, give me tarot about what's going on with me as their karmic. The Ace of Wands. So I am experiencing a passionate new beginning. And I'm going to be honest too, because of my history with my family members, I did protect myself, and I got a pistol. Because I know they'd take it there. So I did protect myself. Just in case they want to get crazy. Because I know what happened in the past. So I'm experiencing a passionate new beginning. Or I want a passionate new beginning without them. And at the same time, because of certain things that happened to me in the past, I decided to protect myself. So if they want to get crazy again, I'm going to protect myself. 3D. Because of family. I don't start trouble, but I got sense enough to protect myself. Because I'm accepting shit for what it is. The Five of Pentacles, yeah. Because I was left out in the cold. And if you're going to talk about me, tell the truth. Tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. If my family members want to talk about me, bring up the past, tell the truth and the whole truth. And nothing but the truth. Like I said, these family members used to talk about me to my lovers. Talk about me like a dog too. Especially the Aries. Talk about me like a dog. As well, this Five of Pentacles, my new beginning, they're not welcome. So they Five Pentacles. They're not welcome in my life. And also this Five of Pentacles, I think I told my mother one time, if I pass away, I don't want these people at my funeral. I don't want these people, none of them. I don't want nobody at my funeral. So, if I die, they gonna be, they not allowed, they're not welcome then. I don't want these people standing over me looking at my dead body. And in reality, when my brother died, but see, I was just a sister. I'm not my brother's mother. In reality, I didn't want them at my brother's funeral neither. Because they hated me and they hated my brother. But we supposed to be family. Or these people, because of their gossip, because of their childishness, there were times because they talk too much and they childish, it put people in harm's way. Because they stupid. I didn't want certain people that's supposed to be family at my brother's funeral to have the pleasure to look at his dead body. They don't deserve that. They didn't deserve it. So I think I told my mother one time. Because I'm not playing with people. I'm tired of people. People want to keep stuff going and keep stuff going and be narcissists. Half of them on drugs and got mental health issues. And no matter how I'm forgiving or when I'm wrong, I apologize. They still find a way to keep some drama going. And I'm pissed off too because I'm mad at myself. Because I'm like, damn. I'm mad at myself. Because I'm like, I can't even afford to make me a will to dictate how my own funeral going to be. I can't even trust my family members to do my funeral how I want it. I don't want these fucktards at my funeral having the pleasure to see my dead body. And I'm dead serious. And if I had it my way, they wouldn't have been at my brother's funeral neither. Because half of them, they family, but I think they was happy my brother was dead. Because my stupid ass brother, my half brother, we got the same mother, different father. His stupid ass, he the Aries. He was mad at my mother and took his anger out on everybody. Now he's squirming and worming through the family, starting up rumors, bringing up people past, because when he was 11, my mother sent him down south and he wasn't able to come around us as siblings. So when he did come back from down south, he gave everybody hell. I'm still a virgin. He going around telling everybody I'm a hoe. This is what I had to deal with. Since I was a child, I didn't have my father to defend me. I didn't have nobody to run to. He was... And I was still trying to befriend him because he was my sibling. I didn't do nothing to him. I was a child when my mother sent him down south. But he came back here when he turned 18. And from that day, my life was a living hell because of him. I never went to nobody and was telling people what he was doing to me. I almost got my head blown off one time because of his dumb ass. Because he mad because my mother sent him down south. I almost got my head blown off because of his stupid ass. Did I in return try to get his head blown off? No, I didn't. I kept it to myself and I just thank God that it didn't happen. Because he gay. Going around telling people I'm gay. How am I gay and a hoe at the same time? I'm a little girl dealing with this. And as I got older, I kept forgiving and kept forgiving them and kept forgiving them and kept forgiving them. I didn't put his life in danger, but he put my life in danger. And people telling me to keep forgiving. I'm going to forgive, but I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. I forgave when I didn't get revenge. I never did nothing to him. But because he got an issue with my mother, because what our mother did to him, because he was a problem child, he just came back in our life and made our life a living hell. And one day I almost got my head blown off in my childhood because of him running his mouth and saying things that's not true. Clarify this, Ace of Wands. He want the whole family to feel sorry for him because my mother sent him away to a fellow family member when he was 11. I never complained once about what I was going through as a child when my father passed away. I was 9 years old. This nigga ain't lose a mother, ain't lose a father. But he want the whole entire world to know what happened to him. And my mother made him go live with another family member. And I was going through hell too. And I ain't said nothing. I didn't even know how to complain. Until one day he kept complaining and complaining and complaining. And I went off on him. And I told him, at least you can get on the phone and call mommy. At least you can still get on the phone and call your father. When I'm going through something, I can't call my father. But you still want the whole state and the whole city to know my mother gave you away. Our mother gave you away to another family member. He wasn't in foster care. But during our adulthood, I forgave him, and I let him know I forgave you because you was too, even though my crazy brother was older. I gave that to him. I said, I'm going to forgive you because even though you was older than me, you was still young too. And even after that, he still kept doing stuff, still kept doing stuff, still kept doing stuff. So after my brother died, the one that's my blood, that I had, that my mother had by my father, me and my brother that we had by the same man, we had the same father, I'm done with you. I'm done with you. And he want to go around the family and tell everybody I'm crazy. And I did this and I did that. I ain't never tell not a soul that I almost got my head blown off because of this idiot. And I was a child. But he want everybody to know what happened to him. And really what happened to him, it wasn't even all that big of a deal. You was given away to another family member. He made it seem like he the only one in the family with problems. And being dumb and talking about the family like a dog to outsiders. People that's not even family. Talking about us like a dog to people. I never gossiped about my brother unless he gave me a reason to. If I found out he was talking about me to other people, then that's what I would give my opinion. But to just be around people that's strangers and people that's not family and just sitting up there talking about him, I ain't never do nothing no mess like that. But he did it to me. He did it to our dead brother. Because all he knew is my mother sent him down south when he was 11. That's all he knew. And this went on for years. Telling people I'm a hoe, I'm lesbian, I'm this, I'm that. And because of him, I almost got my head blown off one time. Because of him. But did I tell people that? No. And there's some other stuff too, but I ain't gonna say nothing. Clarify the Ace of Wands. The Ten of Cups. Yeah, family. It's people that's supposed to be family. Or I don't know, I might get married in the future. I don't know. But I also see this Ace of Wands with this Ten of Cups. My Ten of Cups is to be without them. That's my Ten of Cups. To be without them. These so-called family members. They act like they the only ones in the family that ever been offended. That all ever went through something. They think they the only ones. And because I wasn't a crybaby, they think I ain't been through nothing. I ain't never been hurt. I ain't never been offended. I ain't never been touched. Because I don't talk about it. I ain't no crybaby. I'm not a complainer. They think they the only ones that went through something in life. And made a big old deal. Want to hurt people and gossip about people and ruin people's reputation. And think they high priestesses and the judge in people's life. And say stupid stuff and talk that crackhead talk. They just be saying stupid stuff. Anything. They say anything. That's why people run around and they say stuff. But when you bring stuff higher, when you take stuff higher, they ain't got a leg to stand on. Because people in the hood and black folks and ghetto people and hateful people and people on drugs, they just say any old thing and expect you to just accept it. That ain't how that works. That ain't karmic justice. Like one time, the crazy brother, the Aries, he ended up on crack. And because at the time I'm smoking Black and Miles, or I was smoking cigarettes, whatever I was smoking at the time, his crazy ass gonna tell me I got the same problem he have. No, the hell I don't. You ain't gonna sit up there and convince me crack is the same as smoking Black and Miles or cigarettes. Just saying anything. People just say anything. It ain't the same. They expect you to sit there and believe that foolishness that come out their mouth. Oh, y'all think y'all better than me. Y'all got addictions too. But it ain't crack smoke. It might be an addiction, but it is not the same. And swear they know what karmic justice is and want to be the leader of the family. And swear God put them on this earth to bring peace to the family. You ain't bringing nothing but drama because you won't shut up in people's business. The Aries brother, the crazy one, he just the grandchild. And he always in my aunts and uncles' business. Always in the business. He just always in the business, starting trouble in the family. Cause he mad. Cause our mother made him go down south with another family member. And he think he the family prophet. Don't even respect my mother. Ain't want to respect her. Going around lying on people. Telling people he hope our kids become gay and lesbian so our kids will understand what he went through. Why would you wish that on your nieces and nephews? This is things that he said out his mouth. If you gay, if you a faggot and you going through hell, why would you wish that on your nieces and nephews? But you hate your siblings that much, you hope our kids go through what you went through. Why you gonna say that out loud? He said that out loud and said it for years. Then he going around telling outsiders that we hate him because he gay. That ain't why we hated him. And we didn't even hate him. We just didn't put up with his foolishness. When he got triggered. So now I'm triggered. If you gonna tell something, tell the truth. Going around telling people me and my mother hate gay people. No. Tell the truth. We don't hate gay people. You a rude gay man. You a nasty gay man. You disrespect your mother every chance you get. Tell people that. But he want people to think we don't like him because he gay. That ain't why. That ain't why. It's not the same. And he want to group everything, and he think I don't know what he doing. I know what he doing and what he was trying to do. And I know some other things too, and it's not the same. You're my sibling. You're not my parent. So it's not the same. I was still a virgin being called a hoe. And remind you, I forgave him. Because I told him one day, even though you were older than me, what you did was wrong. But you were still a child too. And even after I said that, he still was offending me. And I kept forgiving, and I kept forgiving, and I kept forgiving. Then when I wanted him to stay away from me, he went around the family telling people I'm bitter, I'm mean, and I'm hateful. And one day Spirit told me, no, you can forgive, but that don't mean he got to be in your energy. And then one day it dawned on me, no, I forgave when I didn't seek revenge. So he better not ever come to me and telling me that I'm bitter and I didn't forgive him. In all reality, he didn't forgive. Because when he had a chance to cause harm, he did. So don't tell me about forgiveness. Don't tell me that I'm mean and I'm bitter. I don't have to keep letting somebody in my life. Now, this is something I was dealing with since I was, 10, 11, and I'm 40 now? Come on, I'm tired. My breaking point was when my brother passed away. We have by the same mother and father. He was the one that brought division in the family and made it known him and my other sister had a different father. He did that. So after my brother died, some other stuff happened. Now I'm going to help you. You want to cause a division, I'm going to help you. You for years, since I was 11 to 40, you've been making it known, bragging. Oh, me and about him and my other sister, they got different fathers. Okay, I've been ignoring him since I was 11 years old. Now my brother dead. Okay, now I'm gonna do what you was doing since I was 11. Okay, yeah, we do got different mothers and fathers. Different fathers. And then at my brother's funeral, when I said certain things, then my cousins and stuff want to get mad at me and say, "Oh, that ain't right." But when he was doing it to me, wasn't nobody saying nothing. Now that I'm acknowledging, oh yeah, that's my half sibling. Now I'm the problem. What I'm doing not right. Why? He was doing it to me since I was 11. Why I can't do it? When he was having problems, or he felt as though my mother wasn't, even when he came back up here from down south, when he was having problems and he felt as though my mother wasn't being fair to him, he just skipped his raggedy faggot ass to his father's house. I ain't had no father to go to when life was heavy for me, whether I was right or wrong. Was I jealous of him because his father was still living and mine wasn't? When I needed somebody to defend me and protect me, did I go around gossiping about him because he had a father and I didn't? No. He was so stuck on his life and what happened to him and what didn't happen to him. He didn't even realize You ain't the only one. Stay out my life. Stay out my life. I went through something when I was 18. And I know he was so happy he had some type of evidence against me. That's all he talked about. Something I went through when I was 18. And even in that, it still ain't hold no weight compared to what he did. When I got a hold the drug, somebody tricked me and put it in my, and somebody poisoned me. You sat up there and literally was doing crack on your own free will. It's not the same. But because he had some gossip on me, that's all he's still talking about when I was tripping about something with that when I was 18. That's the only thing he can say about me. Oh, she ain't been in her right mind since she was 18. You know, she did this and did that. That's all he talk about. That's the only dirt he got on me. Somebody slipped something in my weed. You was sitting up there willingly doing crack. It's not the same, nigga. Dumbass. That's all he could talk about. What happened to me when I was 18. And went and told the whole world. And he was so happy when stuff happened between me and my brother. See, I told you, they ain't better than me. They ain't better than me. He came back in our family, in this family, causing division. We wasn't even on that type of time. We all siblings. But you want to compare. You going around telling everybody we hate you because you a faggot. You want to prove you a better sibling, or you ain't the only sibling on drugs. That's not what time we was on, but he made it that way. He made it like that. Wasn't nobody comparing. We all siblings. I don't got no issue with you. I was what? 5 when my mother sent him away? What problem I got with you at 5 years old? Be mad at mommy. I ain't do nothing to you. But no, he want to be mad at my mother in the whole goddamn world. I mean, many times throughout the years, I told him to stop. Stop being like that. Tried to love him. Then he gonna turn around the thanks I get. You telling everybody I don't know what love is. After I tried to love you since I was 11 years old. I forgave you. He even in my childhood came and told me something about my father. What you want me to do about that? I was what, 2? Around that time, you want to hate me because it's something my father did to you? Or what you say he did to you? You think I care? What you want me to do? Hate my dad, father? Nigga, what you want from me? Oh, retard. Nigga, you want me dead? You come to me and tell me something my father did to you, then years later you gonna come back and tell me you was lying. I told you whether it's true or not, I ain't care. That's still my father. Because he kept talking about it. I'm a child and you bringing me some drama about my father. But like I said, I forgave him because you was 18 at the time. I'm what, 10, 11? And you coming with me some bull crap, something my father did when I was probably still in my mother's stomach or something. Nigga, what's wrong with you? And I remember when he first brought it to my attention, I felt bad for him a little bit. And I'm like, oh, my father did that? But then he kept coming to me. He kept coming to me talking about it. So the last time he came to me telling me something my father did to him, I told him, you know what? Even if he did, I don't care if he did it or not. But even if he did, that's my father. And I don't give a damn. What you want me to do? Hate him while he in the grave? That's why you want me dead? Because something my father did to you, nigga? Then months after that, he gonna come back to me and tell me he was lying. Get out my face. And I'm pretty sure he did some stuff to my brother too. But like how me and my brother is, we ain't no crybabies. And because we ain't a crybaby, I'm pretty sure he did some trifling stuff to my brother. Cause you mad. Cause our mother broke up with your father and started dating my brother. And started dating my father. You nigga, you mad all the way around. I ain't did nothing to you. I was a baby. Now, we either family or we ain't. You come to me talk about sins of the father if you want to. We either family or we ain't. Now, what they want to do, that's my thing. We either family or we ain't. Now, I want to know what they want to do. Because I ain't dying for something my father did. And I wasn't probably even born yet. Like you, without sin. Because you can't beat the shit out of mommy. You going to try to beat the shit out of me? But he the same one talking about he the family's prophet. Not the way you carrying on. And lying on folks and playing games and hate your mother to death. Then when my brother died, all of a sudden he want to change. Nah. Oh no. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with her. You don't? Maybe you forgot because you're not the victim. Oh, okay. I ain't gonna never forget. But I forgave. I ain't gonna never forget. Wanted to fight me and beat me up and threaten me because he thought I was messing around with his gay ass lover. Come on now. Now, are we family or we ain't? But he say, "Oh, I'm your brother." Nah, you ain't been acting like no brother. Now, if I was clarify this 5 of Pentacles. I made peace with so much stuff, and I don't know. Even sometimes, because I'm still pissed off about my brother passing away, and I'm pissed off. And I made up in my mind, if this is how I die, this is just how I die. But I'm done with that nigga. That's supposed to be my brother. I'm done with him. Bet not step foot at my funeral. Bet not step foot. Don't even give him an obituary. The Knight of Swords, yeah. These people I'm tired of in my life that's supposed to be family. This how they was towards me in the past, the Knight of Swords. Very impulsive, false accusations. I ain't even gonna say the stuff that he used to come to my house and say when I was pregnant with my daughter. And one time I told him, get out my face, because you probably want my daughter's father, you faggot. Now, I'm older now. When I was pregnant with my daughter, what? I was 32. By the time I'm pregnant with my daughter, I'm growing up. I got 2 kids now. We ain't kids no more. So I got a little aggressive with him. Come to my house, I'm pregnant, and gonna try to tell me something about me as a woman. You get your faggot ass out of here, because you probably like my daughter's father. And I told him just like that. And I told him, you come to my house again and say that to my face, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I told him, you better not ever don't come back to my house. Even then, I never said he couldn't come back. I told him, when he come to my house, you better watch your mouth. So he better not ever in his life tell me I'm bitter and I don't know what forgiveness is. Because he been disrespecting me for long enough. Yo, snake gonna wiggle to my house. I'm pregnant with my daughter. And tell me I'm a piece of shit? Why? Because you want my daughter father? Nigga, what's wrong with you? Now, is we family or we ain't? What did I do to you? I'm trying to figure it out throughout the years. What's wrong with this nigga? Now you a nigga. Because you approaching me like a nigga. I ain't did nothing to you. I used to say, well, maybe he really mad. Well, maybe he mad at me because something my father did to him or something. But then I remember, no, he came back to me and told me he was lying. But what's your problem with me? If I'm your sister, you act like it. You don't come out your mouth and say stuff. Once you come out your mouth and say something, that's it. You said it. That's how you feel. Faggot ass nigga, a narcissist. Everything all about him. And I told him, I don't sleep with men who's knowingly on the DL. Now, if you know something I don't know, that's your business. But don't you come to me and ever tell me I'm sleeping with one of your lovers. And I know your lover's sleeping with you. Because that ain't what I do. Dumbass. I'm also picking up, too, for these family members that I want out my life, stay out my energy. Whatever my 10 of cups is, they like to destroy it and attack it. But see, when I leave them out in the cold, they're not going to be able to get in the Knight of Swords energy. They're not going to be able to get in the Knight of Swords energy. All the dirt they've been doing to me, and I ain't never said nothing. Then when I say a little something, they probably even want to call the cops on me. That's what they probably want to do too. All that dirt they did to me. And they think I ain't going to protect myself. If a person almost gets your head blown off when you a child, and they keep doing the same thing to you, one day you're going to wake up and say, oh, I need to protect myself because I'm going to get hurt. So you tell me protecting myself in an earthly manner is not common sense. I know I'm dealing with people that's crazy, whether we family or not. You would take it there. So I'm going to protect myself. Because I have my own personality. I can't even be me. I'm not a crybaby. I don't call the cops everything. I don't be... Because really, in our reality, but I keep it... And people say, oh, you should have told. No, I didn't. And I don't know why, but I didn't. But I'm not trying to play victim. I'm speaking my truth. I'm speaking my truth so people will know why I'm behaving the way I'm behaving. Because what he gonna tell people is, oh, she was this when she was 18 and she ended up on drugs. So don't believe nothing she say. I was tripping for about 3 days because somebody put something in my weed. I wasn't sitting there doing crack like him. I was tripping for a couple of days and then I got myself together, got my life back together. Nigga next. Who ain't been through that? You young, everybody kids, whatever, teenagers, young adults, people go through stuff. People put Mickeys and stuff in people drinks and weed all the time. That's not somebody willingly and consciously sitting there doing drugs. But he want everybody to think I'm just like him. I'm not like you. I'm not like you. You don't tell me who the fuck I am. You're not my fucking father. You my retarded ass brother. You're not my fucking father. And trying to tell people and going out into the world telling people who I am. You don't fucking know me. You don't even treat me like a fucking brother. Did you tell them motherfuckers that you was saying you was gonna kill me because you thought I was sleeping with your gay ass nigga? Tell them that. I don't sleep with no gay men if I know they're gay. I also see too, this Five of Pentacles could have been my past energy. And this is always like, it be on the back of my mind. But I'm telling you, when my brother passed away, the brother that we have the same father, I accepted things for what it is. And I didn't get out of control and try to harm nobody. Because the crazy brother, the gay one, he even offended me after my brother died. And something said, ding dong, hello, wake up. This boy been doing this to you since you was 11 years old. You better go get you some protection. And that's what I did. That's what I did. I want these people to stay away from me. Since I was 11 years old, I've been getting threats. You mad at my mother, our mother. You hate my father. And I've been taking a short, I'm tired. I'm tired of it. You going around and you telling people what our mother supposedly did to you, but do people really know what you was doing to us? I couldn't believe when after my brother died, he was going around telling people we hate him because he gay. I was done again at that point. I'm like, he just don't never stop. It never ends with him. It just never ends with him. But I keep him out my energy. I don't call him. I don't talk to him. I'm not playing with him. And a couple of other people too. Because I forgive, but I ain't going to never forget. And if they don't want to forget what I supposedly did to them, that's fine too. I don't give a damn. Just leave me alone. And they can give their own opinion about what forgiveness is. They can have their opinion. Because I know there were times when my intuition got loud. Because spirit know how I am. I am not a troublemaker. I don't bother people. Even when people offend me, I just be wanting it to go away. And sometimes I experience my intuition get loud, and spirit it gets loud because I don't be listening to that still small voice. So spirit sometimes have to get loud with me because I don't go around being malicious and bothering people. I be wanting people to leave me alone. Whatever their issue is, I be wanting them to go somewhere and heal because I'm not your problem. And spirit had to tell me that ain't it all the time. You got to defend yourself. You got to accept these people for who they are, whether they family or not. These people will hurt you or get you hurt. I remember one time, oh my God, it was so loud. Because it's like I heard the still small voice and I'm like, and then it just got loud. Like, girl, is you crazy? I had to listen. Spirit was like, nah, if you don't do this, they gonna do this. Or he gonna do this to you. And people talking about forgive. I can forgive, but you ain't getting in my energy. I'm not giving you an opportunity to offend me. And then people with mental health issues, when they offend you, they ain't going to jail. But you want to keep giving them chances because they family, because they changed for a couple of months. Then when you get hurt, oh, they ain't going to do no time. I had to put up because of my personality. And my life was molded a certain type of way too because my father wasn't in my life. Spirit literally had to be there with me and help me and protect me. And sometimes even that situation that happened when I almost got shot when I was younger. I don't know if my crazy ass brother intentions was for me to get hurt. But Spirit was letting me know you can't trust them. Even if their intentions wasn't for me to get hurt, they dumb as hell. Because they don't even realize what they're doing could lead to somebody getting hurt. And then when I get in my devil energy, it's a problem. They can be dumb, But when I get my devil energy and defend myself, it's a problem. Now I'm going too far. But then people don't understand how many times spirit had to help me, get me out of situations because they dumb. Please. That's why I don't give a damn if people call me a hypocrite. They could call me whatever they want to call me. But I'm going to always go to God and pray to God and thank God. Whether I'm right or wrong. So they better do the same goddamn thing. They better do the same goddamn thing that I had to do. When I was dealing with their stupidity. Narcissistic behavior. Spirit, what's going on with me being a karmic? The Ace of Wands with the Ten of Cups. Yeah, partial truths. Only sharing parts of the truth that benefits oneself. Sometimes people so trifling. Me being a child at certain times and then on top of my personality, sometimes some stuff is so trifling you have nothing to say. There is nothing to fucking say. Sometimes silence do not dictate guilt. It dictates innocence. And then people want to say, oh, you're disgusting. You never said nothing. Why you didn't? Why I gotta be disgusting because I'm innocent? I didn't know what the fuck to say. I didn't know what the hell was going on. Because I ain't never meet somebody so hateful and so mean in my life. But I met other people along the way. But it started with family. People that's supposed to be family. And this ain't me sharing partial truth neither. That's why I got a passionate new beginning. Without these people, I prefer to leave them in my past because this is what they do. They give partial truths. And these people that's supposed to be family could have been like karmic high priestesses. Look at that energy. Or they could have been their people third parties. Or they could have been messing around my lover when I was messing with my lover. Or they like they're my lovers. Or I also heard I don't give a damn about their truth. I don't give a damn about what their truth is. Because I know what they have done and said to me. And my brother dead, I'm done. He wanted to cause division, that's what he got. He wanted to hate my mother, that's where I'm leaving it at. Now, if he go and make amends with my mother, that's cool. But I'm done. I am done. I'm not your fucking mother. I'm your sibling. I'm done with you. Now, whatever he do with our mother, that's on him. But I'm giving him what he wanted. From the time however old I was, I think I could have been 11, 10, 11. He 18. From the time my brother died. I'm 40 now. I was 35 when my brother died. I ain't talked to this idiot since my brother died. I'm done. It's been 5 years. I'm done. And the only person that's going to change my heart is God. Because now I get it now. I never did nothing to my brother, but I get it now. Because now I'm on the same energy. Now I'm hateful. You want your heart to be filled with hate? Now I'm hateful. Now I understand how and why they were able to do what they did to me with no problem. Because I'm dead now. I'm there. I get it. But the difference is, I ain't never did nothing to that boy who's supposed to be my brother. I ain't never did nothing to him. But now we on the same energy, but for two different reasons. We on the same, he want to be hateful. I'm there now. I'm there. I heard that sexy red song. I'm there. And it ain't no love song, it's a war song. I'm there. I am there. Hateful ass nigga. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. He wanted to, and I said this too after my brother died. Cause my mother, trying to tell me, no. I'm giving him what he want. That's all I'm doing. I'm giving him what he want. He want a war, I'm gonna give it to him. He want to be hateful, I'm gonna give it to him. He want the world to know we not full siblings. He want everybody to know we got different fathers. I'm giving it to him. I'm giving him what he want. That's all. You want me off this earth? That won't happen, but I will be non-existent in your life. I'm giving him what he wanted. And it got so bad, and I'm so honest, and I'm so sincere. And I had to apologize to my mother, and I cried, and I told my mother. Because somebody was going to get hurt, and it wasn't going to be me. I told my mother, if something was to happen to her, I'm not planning no funeral arrangements for her. Because I was going to hurt my brother. Because he always want to compete with me. He mad, but he want to compete. My mother was going through something after my brother died. He come to my mother's house. Anytime I said anything, he want to exaggerate everything I say. Because you've been offending me since I was 11 years old. When you came back up here from down south, I can't say nothing around this nigga. So since I know you got a deep issue with me, why would I keep talking on the phone with you? Why would I be in your life? Nigga, I can't even say nothing around you because you twist up my words. I'm having a conversation with my mother. He gonna take it to a whole nother level because you a goddamn fire sign. You a Aries and you hateful. Always twisting my words because he don't like me. If it is what it is. I don't give a damn. If he wanted to show favoritism to his sister that they got the same father, that's cool. I ain't gonna try to make you be fair. Because this is what you've been doing since we was 11. Since I was 11 years old. However old I was when he came back up here from down south, he was 18. He made it known that was his sister and they got a different father and this and that. He did that. And have proven how he really felt throughout the years. I'm not mad that it's like that. But since I accept that it's like that, I'm out the way. I'm out the way. Whatever relationship he got with my other sister, they can have that. I'm not jealous. I don't feel no type of way. I'm not gonna stick around and make them hate each other because I know they love each other. I'm not that type of person. If that's your favorite sister, that's your favorite sister. Leave me alone. But when I realized, I told my mother, because of him, somebody is going to get hurt. I told my mother, I said, Mom, if something happened to you, I'm staying out of it. Because I helped my mother with my brother's funeral. But I said, Mom, I'm sorry. Because I got kids to raise. I told my mother, if something happened to her, I'm going to let whoever gonna do it, do it. I ain't trying to compete. I wasn't going to give my crazy ass trifling brother the opportunity to piss me off to no return. Because I know if something was to happen to my mother, he was going to come straight for me. I know. So, I apologize to my mother. But that's what it was. And it's going to stay like that. If something happened to my mother and he involved, I'm gone. I might even go out of the country to save my life. So I won't end up dead or in jail. Because I'm tired of my other brother. I'm tired of him. I'm tired of him. I won't even give him the opportunity to say anything to me. When he come around, I shut up. I won't say too much. Because it's there. Like Sexy Red said, I'm there. Spirit, what's going on with the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords? Public exposure. Private matters could be exposed. Clarify partial truth. So something might get exposed about the past. Or like I said, if something happened to me, they're not welcome at my funeral. And I think, did I tell my mother that? Because I'm so pissed off. I'm preparing for the worst. I'm pissed. I've been like that. I think I'm going to have to remind my mother too. Because I'm serious. If something happened to me, I don't want these people at my funeral. They're not going to get the pleasure to see my dead body. And I'm dead serious. Clarify partial truth. I was in that energy because around the time my brother died, I was looking at life for what it is. And I know. So I think I don't know if my mother think I was playing, but I think I did tell my mother if something happened to me, I don't want certain people at my funeral, and I'm serious. And if something was to happen to her, I'm not getting involved. Because my brother gonna try to start an issue with me. He always try to take shots at me all the time. Since he came back here, since he was 18. Because of something my mother did to him that he didn't like in his childhood. This is where all this drama stemmed from. And I'm not killing nobody, and I'm not getting killed over his stupidity, because he don't know when to stop. I'm not killing nobody, and I'm not getting killed over his stupidity, because that's his stuff. I was, what, 3, 4 years old when my mother made him go live down south. So you tell me, what did I do to him? I didn't do anything to him. He fucking mad at my mother, and because we lived with my mother, he was fucking jealous. You're jealous, and you're mad, and you're mean, and you're hateful. And then one day he tried to say, oh, he treat me and my brother like that because we mistreated my mother. Really? Oh, so now you want to try to expose and make it seem like me and my brother was just hood rats. Now he was on a mission to prove me and my brother ain't no good, and we made my mother life a living hell. Really? Okay. He did everything in his power. He was just mad, and he's still mad. Everything he could do, he did. Even if he had to lie on my dead father, which he did when I was a child. He didn't wait till I got older to tell me that. He came in my face and kept coming in my face telling me something my father did to him. So I got to the point, what you want from me? Now I can't have sympathy for you because you keep approaching me about something my dead father did to you. Now what do you want me to do at 12 years old? And you 18. What you want me to do, nigga? It went from one thing to another. First it was our mother. He's mad at our mother. Then it was my father. My father was dead by the time he got back up here. Then it was something my father did to you. Then you want to start calling me a hoe. I'm a hoe, and I'm still a virgin. Then I'm a lesbian. Then he got on a kid and get me and my brother ain't no good, and we hood rats. It never stopped. It's like I get to the point, and I told my mother this. Even if my mother and him was at the point where they get along, I will remove myself from the situation. I don't have a problem with nobody. I'm not in competition over our mother. We have the same mother. I'm not competing with you. It's not my fault that I was 3 and 4 years old when you got sent away. But you wanted them, you made it my problem. Now I got a problem. You made it my problem. Because he didn't know how to control himself. And sat up there and got on crack. But you see how life work? You see how life work out? He came back up here and dogged me and my brother. And my sister too. My other sister. But you the one ended up on crack. And we loved you through that phase. And then one time, my oldest child, he on crack and got mad at me and said I'm showing favoritism because I wouldn't let my oldest child spend the night at his house. What part of you on crack don't you understand? And I'm not letting my kids stay the night at your house. But he went and told the whole world that I think I'm better than him and all types of stuff. And got in my face and tried to fight me. You think I'm going to let my baby stay at your house and you be running through this house and you high out your mind on crack? Dumbass. And the nigga started a rumor saying I think I'm better than everybody. Collective, I'm trying to explain to y'all what I had to deal with throughout the years. When I used my common sense, I got attacked. All I did was tell him, you're currently on crack cocaine and you're not babysitting for me. And he went off and telling everybody lies about me, that I think I'm better than him. And he wanted my son to grow up gay like him. This is the response I got when I told him I wouldn't let my child stay the night at his house. This is what I had to deal with. So now he want everybody in the family to be on crack like him. Everybody to be gay and lesbian like him. So we can feel his pain. Lord have mercy. I mean, when somebody come to you in your face and tell you they hope your child be gay and end up on drugs, collective, what you want me to do, whether they family or not? But in reality, though, I know if my father was living, this wouldn't have happened. And it made me cry. It really do. I know if my father was living, what my brother did, even to the certain things he did to my mother, if my father was living, that wouldn't have went down like that at all. Or it would have got stopped. It would have got stopped. Clarify partial truth. This boy was out of control. And I'm not even lying. The things he would do. Purpose. Someone who knows what they are meant to do in life, understands their life mission, plays no games, has the facts. And the way I read these cards, this purpose energy is not my energy. I don't even care if it's just my time. I don't care. I don't care if he won $1 billion. Keep your $1 billion and leave me alone. And I don't care if I end up in the shelter. You keep your $1 billion and you stay away from me. I don't give a fuck. And if I die like this, oh well. Maybe that's just life. Because I know I didn't do nothing to him. And I went through something in my life that had nothing to do with me. But you're my sibling. You're not my parent. I could see if I endured pain because of my parent. My parent did not inflict that pain on me. You my sibling and you did that to me. I don't have to be loyal to you. You a sibling. You're not a parent. You're not an authoritative. You never gave me nothing to respect. He never been the bigger person. I always had to be the bigger person. Clarify public exposure. Yeah, hooked. Addicted to someone or something. It's gonna get stuck. So these idiots could be hooked to something or someone, but it's gonna get stuck. And it might get stuck because it's gonna get exposed about something in the past. Something in the past might get stuck, or it got stuck in the past. Or they're gonna stop doing something because something's going to get exposed. Because that's a part of war too. Sometimes if a person can't get you, they get your kids. But even when spirit put me in that energy, I still would not physically do anything to anybody unless I had to defend myself. But spirit is allowing this to happen to me so I can feel. And I understand how they did and was able to do what they did. That ain't nothing but hate. And it's the energy of war. And that spirit put me in that energy, and I still ain't did nothing. I still ain't did nothing. But I know if something was to happen to them in this energy I'm in, I wouldn't give a damn. This energy I'm in, this energy, this hate, if something happened to them, I wouldn't give a damn. So I understand, and I'm serious. I understand why he don't give a damn, and he never did. Because it's hate, it's war. Now I get it. But it's a difference. It's a difference, though. Same energy, and I still got a different reaction from him. And it speaks volumes. Same energy. Spirit put me in that energy. And Spirit said, you see him? You feel him? I said, yeah, I get it now. I get it now. He ain't give a damn. And I know, because I don't give a damn. And he been not giving a damn since he got back up here from down south. He don't give a damn. And I don't give a damn. Because if he dropped dead right now, I'm not going to give a damn. If I would have dropped dead when I was 11, when I almost got my head blown off, he probably wouldn't have gave a damn. Because it's the hate. Now I get it. But I didn't do nothing to him. And I think if he could have did harm to my mother, he would have. So he just took his anger out on us as his siblings. But he really offended me and my brother because we have different fathers. He really offended me and my brother. Because even sometimes my mother, because she's the mother, she try to make it be fair and say, oh, he did it to all y'all. And I be quiet. But she don't want to accept the fact that it's a difference because that was his thing. That was his thing. He treated me and my brother different because we had a different father. And I understand my mother probably don't want to accept it because she's the mother. But I'm speaking as a victim to this drama. Like, I had to deal with him. The things he would do to me, he wouldn't dare do to my mother because he couldn't. But from the sibling aspect, oh, he went there. He said it, he did it, and he tried to do it. But she trying to say, oh, no. It wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. Because he said it out his mouth. And he used to say it. And he kept saying it. So I'm accepting it for what it is. And I know my mother probably wish it wasn't like that, but that's what it is. And I'm not saying what I'm saying for sympathy. I'm speaking the truth. I'm accepting it for what it is. Even if he tried to change, that's not my problem. You've been doing this since I was 11, since he was 18. This is how I was treated. So even if he do change, that ain't got nothing to do with me. If he changed for the better, that's good for him. But stay away from me. I don't have to forgive him and let him in my energy because he changed. Look at the time frame of what I've been dealing with. And just because he changed in 5 years, I'm supposed to let him back in my energy and be all honky-dory? No. I forgave him when I had it in my power to get revenge, and I didn't. That's forgiveness too. Anybody ever thought about that? I don't have to be on the phone with somebody to forgive someone, because obviously I was in his energy as a sibling for years, and we was on the phone and we was interacting and he was plotting. So is being in contact forgiveness? No. And he trying to say, I'm being hateful. I ain't being hateful. I'm being smart. Nigga, you can't be trusted. And probably got mental health issues. And if something happened to me, nigga, you probably won't even do jail time. I don't know when you gonna get triggered, just like I get triggered. Now I got a problem. Now we all got a problem. Now I get triggered too.